Hey guys, it's your girl Sai with Jasmine Pros. Today's video is a little different, but it's also a passion projects for me, okay? So in addition to books, I love bags, okay? So my books needed a new cute bag to hold them. So I decided while I'm on summer break, you guys know I'm a teacher, I have more time to delve into my hobbies, and I hadn't pulled out my sewing machine in a very long time, like years probably. So I saw the trend of turning denim into bags, and I was like, oh my God, I'm an avid thrifter and I always see denim. Now, I will say, it just, for me, okay, I had to buy new denim, okay? And when I say new denim, okay, because I just didn't want to, the part of the bag is literally like, the part of the bag where somebody's bottom would be. And I just didn't, for me, I wanted a fresh pair, okay? So I found some at Goodwill, and they were literally only $4.99, okay? And if you look on the picture, all of this is pretty much thrifted, guys. I just want to go ahead and say that, okay? Because it's a passion project. For me, it's upcycling, like I said on my post on Instagram, in a world of consumption, upcycling is literally an act of love, okay? We have enough junk on the planet, and I think anytime we can, especially we're doing something for fun, right? I wanted to buy recycled stuff. So anyway, the pink thing, when I saw that, okay, I was like, I need to incorporate this some kind of way into the bag, okay? I love pink. I absolutely love pink. So anytime I can get a pop of color with texture, I'm gonna do it, okay? So I've been sewing for a long time, guys. I learned as, a teenager, and, I used to be a stay-at-home mom, and I used to sew a lot. And that's really where I perfected, not perfected, because I'm still not a perfect seamstress, but that's really where I learned how to do the tedious parts of learning how to sew, okay? And even to this day, because I hadn't sewn in a long time, it was still kind of intimidating, threading the needle and the bobbin and all that stuff. But I figured it out. So anyway, when I saw the pink fringe, I was like, I have to incorporate this some type of way, okay? So that was thrifted, and to be completely honest, guys, now that I'm thinking about it, I believe that was the most expensive thing out of all of this. Also, if you look a little closer, I had that belt buckle, okay? And originally in my mind, I wanted that to be the strap of the bag, okay? I saw that and I was like, oh my God, and this is a tip, guys, when you go thrifting, think outside the box, okay? When you see fabric, I'm looking at fabric, okay? I'm not looking, oh, can I wear this as is? I mean, sometimes yes, but now that I'm getting back into sewing, I'm like, I like the pattern of this shirt. I can cut a piece of this shirt off and incorporate it into my project some type of way. So that is how I was thinking about when I saw the belt. So I got the jeans. Those were $4.99. The pink thing was like $5.99, $6.99. The belt was $5.99. If you look above that picture, the white bag, I went to a new thrift store today, okay, because I started this project yesterday. I went to a new thrift store, and I was like, oh my God, the prices here are so good. That bag was $5 flat, okay? So I bought that bag because I wanted the handles, okay? I wanted the handles off that bag because I was like, you know what? I need handles for this bag on both sides, like the front of the bag and the back of the bag. So I bought that bag to take that off. If we look directly across to the left at that rotary cutter, that is like your best friend. Mind you, please be careful because Sewing can be kind of dangerous. There's a lot of sharp needles, and this rotary cutter is super sharp. So please be careful if you're using that. If you're a child, you need to ask for help, which from your parents. So that rotary cutter was a lifesaver, though. Okay, it really helps you to break apart, the other bags and all that kind of stuff. So, and to get like precise cuts instead of scissors. So, love that. And it was so shocking, guys. Like, I had a whole little toolbox that I'm like, I had all this stuff. This is crazy. So speaking of stuff that I had, the Chanel brooch I bought a while back. So it's a brooch, guys. So you can use any kind of brooch. You don't even need a brooch. But for me, I wanted to elevate it a little bit, Oh, I forgot. If we look at the bottom of the bag, which I'll have a picture of the bag, you'll see it a little later. The tan leather fabric at the bottom, that was a wallet. I cut that up and I was like, I just want to incorporate that somewhere, like a cognac leather on here somewhere to really elevate it. And so that's what I did. I just had a vision, guys. When I sew, I just have a vision and it just all comes together, okay? And then also the fabric to line the inside of the bag, okay? Years, well over 10 years ago, when I used to make, do you guys remember when it was a thing to have like the fur clutches? Oh my God, the fur clutches, guys. I used to make those all the time. I loved making those. And as a bag lover, okay, the inside of a bag, that could seal the deal for me. Okay, so I love when the inside of a bag has a really cute, interior. Fun fact for this bag, that fabric came from Dollar Tree. $1.25. Dollar Tree. When I saw that, I was like, because I remember, like, I love Dollar Tree, and I remember seeing fabric, and I'm like, fabric? They sell fabric here? That's crazy. And so when I was getting all of the little pieces together for this bag, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go to Dollar Tree, and I found that fabric, and I was like, boom, this is it. It's like when you see it, you know it. Okay, so I think that is all of the materials, guys, that I used for this bag. It literally took me, I worked on it for 2 days. The actual big, long, like, strap came from another purse that I had that I rarely wear. So I used that one. And I really struggled because I was like, what kind of strap do I want? But then when I put it together, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to keep that one that I had from yesterday instead of getting a new one. But anyway, so that's pretty much it, guys. The only time I really used the sewing machine was when I cut the bottom of the shorts and I, sewed the bottom of the bag, basically. That's the only time I used my sewing machine. Everything else I kind of hand stitched. I took a piece of the denim that was left over and I sewed it onto my interior linen, okay, the fabric there, and I made a cell phone pocket. So I made a pocket. I just literally cut like a rectangle and sewed that directly onto the fabric. And then I sewed the only thing I did for the linen on the inside was sewed it to the circumference of the top of the bag, okay? And everything else in there is just floating, if that makes sense, right? So it is sealed at the bottom. I'll try to make a video of doing that, guys, but I just wanted to show this bag because it was super cute. It was my first like really big DIY project of the summer. And my bags, like I said, my books needed a new bag. Okay. So this is a cute little bag I would wear out, on a day to go run errands or something like that. Just a kind of everyday bag, but I think it turned out really cute. I do need to sew down one of the bottom patches with the cognac leather at the bottom. Because I tried to glue it, but it didn't stick. So I'm just going to go back and sew that. But yeah, tell me if you guys liked this bag. I hope it inspired you. have fun. I love bags. I love creating. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you did, give me a like, subscribe if you haven't. Also follow me on Instagram, Jazz and Prose. Author interviews, we will be getting back to those, guys. I've gotten several emails from you guys. A lot of you guys wanted to return, so be on the lookout for that, guys. I'll also include some of the links for my books if you guys would like to support my hobbies, guys, so I can make another bag. But that's it. Be blessed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Take notes in style with our collection. Send us an email to order directly from us, jazzandprose@gmail.com, or you can find it on Amazon.com.
BeatStars.com.
It's DIY inside. It's DIY inside. DIY inside. It's DIY inside. I'ma make this all right.
BeatStars.com.